Okay, I am back. At this point, I like to think that I have created a pretty good density of this base green color and that I've started to get some breakups and some details so that it doesn't look too uniform in any one place. I didn't spend that long on it. I could have kept going and made it better, but I really wanted to get this whole tutorial shot today. So, I didn't want to spend hours on each layer. Let's just set this back to material and you can start to see how it is going to work. And back to base color so that I can keep painting. So with the two layers I've got my base color, I've got my underpainting, and just so you know, you can change the blending mode between them. This one is set to normal, but I could do a pass-through, I could multiply, I could subtract. So you can use all of your standard blending modes, although that's not my goal here, it's not what I'm hoping to achieve. That was just a little heads up. The next thing I'm going to do is add another layer, and this one is going to be my painting details. So I think iguanas need to have stripes on them. I'm sure that you all 100% agree iguanas are creatures with stripes. So I'm going to turn off my jitters. And I'm going to turn my spacing down so that I go back to having a line. And I am going to get rid of my alpha if I can figure out how. Or if I can just figure out a better one. I just want something a little bit soft. Let's try this one. That looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do now is just pick a color for my stripes. And I usually do blue at this point, so I'm just going to have a green iguana with blue stripes. I'm going to start with a kind of darkish color, and again, this would be so much better with a tablet, but I'm just going to go to town and just paint this sucker on. I'll do this side first. See, with a tablet, I would be pressure sensitive and I would be able to make these strokes taper. But you can't have everything now, can you? No, you can't. Sometimes that means you don't get a taper on your stroke, you just get to draw little dots. Which is okay, I can still work with that. Remember, there are some brush options. There's a smudge option. So we'll just go through, do the other side real quick. I'm not worried about symmetry. This is an organic creature. It shouldn't be symmetric. That's just life. So let's pull all this stuff around. And then maybe we'll give it like a little head thingy. So now I'm going to choose a brighter blue and just make my stroke a little bit smaller and go through and brighten all of these up. And again, I'm not going to make you watch me do the whole thing. I'll just do a few. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this smudge brush and let's make that much smaller, and then I can just take these and I can smudge them, and that'll give me some of that organic taper that I'm looking for. So I'm going to keep this going. I'm going to do all of the blue stripes that I'd already drawn, and then I might add some little dots or something to its like fun beardy section that it's got here. So you're not going to have to watch that. I will just go ahead and pause you while I do this bit, and I'll bring you back just as soon as I can. So here's my end result. This is my detailed iguana, and again, I didn't want to spend that long with it, so I just did what I told you I was going to do. I added some little things to the neck beard and finished with the stripes with this little smudge tool here. So this is what it looks like with the material turned on. And I will pause here, and in the next video I am going to talk about roughness, and then I will move on to normal map.